Yeah, morning everyone. Many thanks indeed for checking in. This is a late information message from my office directly this morning. Great to be with you. We're on a Monday morning. We're on June the 10th and many thanks indeed for checking in. Well, you've already had a very big message yesterday afternoon concerning 4 free bets which are running today, this afternoon and tonight, Carlisle, Pontefract and at Lingfield Park, and I wish you the best with those 4 free bets. And also, of course, there are 2 big crackerjack bets running at Carlisle later on as well. And if you want to know all about those 2, just have a quick look at the previous message and give yourself a chance to have a nice 2 singles and a nice double there. These 2 bets tonight both run at Roscommon, and I'll give you them in just 1 minute. One's about 10 to 1, the other one's about 8 to 1. So near as damn it, it's a 100 to 1 double. Going to give them you absolutely FOC, which means free of charge. Free of charge coming up to you in the next few minutes on the line. So stay with me. No mad rush, nice and easy. It's not a big hurry today. Let's take things nice and easy. It's going to be a big week of betting. We've got Royal Ascot round the corner, of course, plus much more. I've got some really big bets at the smaller meetings all lined up, and it's been a cracking week of winners last week. Once again, another massive weekend behind us with a big 500 to 1 treble, of course, on Saturday. Of the 3 bets yesterday, 2 of them framed at big prices, 6 to 1 into 3 to 1, 10 to 1 into 5 to 1, and 66% of the horses once again coming in the frame. And job done there, no problem at all. The crackerjack bet yesterday was 10 to 1 into 4 to 1 and also framed. And today's bets on the crackerjack are running at Carlisle, and it's 2 for £10 if you want them. I'll also put them on the bottom of this one as well, so you'll be able to get on board. Remember, just to reiterate, the crackerjack bets are my strongest possible bets, and although I'm milking it dry with a 65% strike rate, win and place on all my free bets, and there are stacks of winners, 25 to 1 double at Lingfield last Saturday, 500 to 1 treble Saturday just gone, so back-to-back massive winning Saturdays, and 11 to 1 winner at Ripon, a horse called Titian, and just so many horses winning and placing all over the place. It really is sensational stuff. And just remember that out of all the bets I give you, my crackerjacks, I will put my stamp on it that they are the strongest possible bets, and they're the ones that are going to compound your profit over the months and the year ahead for sure. Right, so with no more ado, I'm going to give you these 2 bets tonight running at the meeting at Roscommon, where I've won so much money over the years. In Ireland has been my certainly happiest of hunting grounds. I've got a massive connection over there with some amazing people who cost me a lot of money to get the information from. It really does. It doesn't cost me £10 a bet. It's a lot more than that, I can assure you. It's very strong information from the highest echelon. That's all I can tell you. And it's worth its weight in liquid gold. It really is. Right, so 2 bets which are running tonight at the meeting at Roscommon. I'll give you those 2 now. They are free of charge. Don't forget, if you want the previous bets, which are the Lucky 15 this afternoon and tonight, they're on the previous video, so I can't bolt that onto this one. Most people may have already been on it, and nearly 2,000 people viewing my channel now daily, and my likes are through the roof as well, my thumbs up, and give us a thumbs up if you can. It's a big help to my algorithms and analytical program there which YouTube use, and I really appreciate a thumbs up. So I'm going to give these 2 free bets now. As I say, they do run at Roscommon, and then I'll be back tonight at 6 o'clock. Now both of these horses would not have ran by then because they run in the 6:18 and the 7:18, and I'll be online about 5:30 tonight for Ascot, of course, tomorrow, but there's also Salisbury, Southwell, Wetherby and Sligo, so there's some fantastic action elsewhere. I do have something really big up the north of England at Wetherby. A lot of my horses do run up the north of England. I've got some huge contacts up there, over there in Moulton, and I was at Moulton last week for a couple of days, and come up trumps on Saturday, doesn't it, with Ripon and Beverley connecting for us, and this Moulton, you know, it's steeped in history. Moulton is a racing town and also used to be a big racetrack there, and I do have some absolutely amazing people who help me an awful lot, and I help them, and that's how it works. Okay, so with no more ado, shall we give you these 2 free bets now? They are free of charge. They're both each way bets, They're paying out around about first 4 or first 5 in these races. Several bookmakers pay enhanced prices at lesser prices, enhanced odds I should say, enhanced places at lesser odds. People like Bet365, they pay up to 8 places each way and things. So you're probably all aware of that anyway. So I won't explain too much about it, but it's all interesting, all very, very, very interesting. Okay, there's 6:18 at Roscommon then tonight. I've got a good word for one here, and it's trading at the moment at 10 to 1. Should be 10 to 1, 11 to 1, maybe 12 to 1. It's trained by Philip Rothwell and ridden by young Patrick O'Hanlon. Now, Rothwell's a very able trainer, no doubt about that, and the young O'Hanlon can ride a winner as well. Rothwell's had 4 winners from 68 punts this year at the Cherry, and the young jockey on board has had 2 winners from his last 8 rides. And I think he can make it 3 with number 5. It's called Baltinglass Hill. Baltinglass Hill. I won't couldn't spell it to you, but it's Baltinglass Hill. Hill. Number 5 each way. 19 winners go to post. It's in the 6:18 at the meeting at the meeting at Roscommon. I was just looking to see what price they are, but I haven't got that in front of me, so I'm going to have to just carry on. But it is 10 to 1, 11 to 1. The payout each way, first 4 or first 5. It's running off a mark of 9.0 blind 90, and there are key reasons why this horse seemingly is set to win or go very, very close in this competitive 19 winner handicap. One of them, it's dropped down to a mark of 90, which is very, very lightly weight and lenient weighted indeed. And the other one, it's running in a really good grade, 80 to 95. Now that's a really low standard of a race for this horse, who raced in a 80 to 109 last time. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but essentially it's coming down in grade, running against lesser opposition today than it has done. And it ran really well last time. I went 4th of 15 at Downpatrick. Only went off at 10 to 1. Simon Torrens rode the horse that day. And the time before that, again, it was in a decent contest and needed the race when it ran 5th of 16. But it's still a good run in a hurdle race, and that was at Ballinrobe. And it's a case of that this horse is really running in better class races, and today Rothwell's got it in a very weak contest, and it's got to go close. It has an outstanding chance in this grade off a really low mark of 9.0 blind 90. It's called Baltinglass Hill. It won off a mark of 98 on the 9th of August 3 years ago. It won off a mark of 98 in an 80 to 109 race. So we're talking, this horse now is running £8 lower and going 2 grades lower as well. So you can see how it takes time for these trainers to get them handicapped to win again. It's still only 7 years old, Baltinglass Hill, and that's where we're going with the form of this. So although it doesn't seem to have any form figures to its name, 3054 and 602, etc., it took time for Rothwell to get this horse really well handicapped. And he's took the matter into his own hands and found the right race. It's running in its lowest race ever, lowest standard of race ever, and it's running really well. It's only had 2 runs this year. He's got it fit, it's spot on, and looks to have an outstanding chance. And I'm putting it up each way to you, and it's for your ears only. Number 5, it's called Baltinglass Hill. Don't miss it. It's in the 6:18 at Roscommon. One more to give you. I'm going to be having 2 singles on them, and I'm also going to have the each way double as well, because the place double on these 2 at 8s and 10s, well, that'll pay, that's going to pay 2 to 1 and 5 to 2. That's going to pay about 6 to 1 if they're both placed in the first 5. So I like the look of that very much, and I'll be disappointed if they don't place, and I'll be disappointed if one of them doesn't win, and I wouldn't be surprised if they both won. Really, I'm serious. I think they've got great chances. And I really, 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 really do like them an awful lot. Now, the other horse I've got for you here, I'm taking a bit of a chance on this one because it's going to go up in trip, right, to a long distance trip. But I've just got the feeling here that this one's going to be a big plot today. I do like it a lot, and I think it's a winner waiting to happen. So I'm going to mark your card. I can't tell you anything about this horse. Well, I can, but I'm not going to. What I'm going to tell you, it's number 7, and it runs in the 7:18 at Roscommon. And then I'll be back to you tonight at 5:30, and that'll be for Tuesday's Royal Ascot, of course, but Tuesday's meetings all over, all right? So it's going to be a big day today, lots of action. Got the two 2 horses running as the crackerjack bets at Carlisle. But this one now, just told you, I think is number 7. It's called No Big Deal. No Big Deal. All right? No Big Deal. Trained by Charles O'Brien and ridden by Chris O'Dwyer, claims £5. Now, Charles O'Brien, I beg your pardon, is a very, very, very sharp trainer indeed. And although he hasn't trained a winner this year from 12 bites of the cherry, he had 3 from 49 last year. But he doesn't have much to go to work with. But JP McManus, who owns this horse, is nobody's fool, obviously. And he's put this horse with Charles O'Brien. They've been very patient with it. It's got 5 zeros next to its name. It's gone off at 33 to 1, 40 to 1, 22 to 1, 28 to 1, and double carpet 33 to 1. It won't win that price today, and I think it will win. It's got a great chance. Number 7, it's called No Big Deal, and it goes in the 7:18, just after 7:15 tonight, and I like it a lot. So those 2 bets are absolutely FOC. Must excuse the light coming in. Some of the Venetian blinds in front of me. It looks like we've got hoops on, doesn't it? It looks like I've got hoops t-shirt. It's actually a white t-shirt, but there we go. So Baltinglass Hill, very strong. Love it, love it, love it. No Big Deal. Love it, love it, love it. JP McManus, when he says yes and presses a button, put the cash on, they rarely fail. This looks like it's ready to strike, this horse, No Big Deal. Looks like it's there, and I'm on it, that's for sure. Right, that's it. Big day today. Don't miss the 2 crackerjack bets. They're both at Carlisle, and I'll be amazed if we don't get a winner there. And there we go. I'm just going to have a little sip of my little Fanta. Yep, I'm going to have the Fanta. Take care. Give us a thumbs up. I'll see you at 6 tonight. Exciting.